Bangladesh. In this book from 1978, there are some things said about it, and it is mostly focusing on the sufferings of the people which are living there during the 1970s. And the book explains the disadvantages, geological, geographical, political, cultural, historical, and climatological, which are the reasons why the people are suffering there. Now, the book says then, for example, that there can be cyclones. And there was, for example, in the year 1970, a cyclone, so a very big storm, through which 500,000 people died. Or there is the monsoon in the summer months, and if that fails, there's drought. And there are the rivers Ganges and Brahmaputra, and the whole country is very flat, just 30 meters high, just by Chittagong, where it is 300 meters high. So it's just very low, and there can be a lot of flooding, and sometimes it is not possible to distinguish between flooded area and lakes and rivers and so on. And then there is written that there is also now coal, or just poor quality coal, and now larger mineral deposits. So industrialization based on extracting minerals isn't working. And then the book says that the region Bengal, it's not explained what now exactly is Bengal, so I don't know exactly, but the region Bengal was known for muslin and silk. But then during the British rule of India, and partially of Bengal obviously, I guess, then the center of Bengal was moved to the western part of Bengal around Calcutta, with the main port. And now the jute, which is something, was ground in eastern Pakistan, or is still, and then in the mills in western Pakistan around Calcutta, processed, and then from there with the main ports probably shipped on. And now when India was partitioned in 1947, then the western part of Bengal seems to, the book isn't saying it, seems to have stayed in India. So there was, for example, Fazlul Haq in 1947, and he, for example, advocated for a separate Muslim state. 80% of the population in the 1970s of Bangladesh are Muslim. And now India was then partitioned in 1947, and there was then West Pakistan and East Pakistan, and they were one country. So India and then West Pakistan and East Pakistan, today's Bangladesh. And for 25 years that was so. But here the book says that many people of East Pakistan were thinking that the jute then sold in Western Pakistan, the revenues of it were used to build up the industries of Western Pakistan and not of Eastern Pakistan. Many people in Eastern Pakistan felt disadvantaged through Western Pakistan, that's the book saying. And so it was then in 1970, the big cyclone, and then there was an election, and then the people voted in Sheikh Mujibur, and he wanted then, and he advocated for an autonomous Bangladesh or East Pakistan. But it was not able to reach, he was not able to reach an agreement with Mr. Bhutto, a successful politician of Western Pakistan. And then there was a bloody repression, as the books say, of the people. Hundreds were killed, as the books say, and then 9 million people fled to India, where they were housed by India, and guerrillas were trained by India. And the book says that then Pakistanis attacked a surprise attack on an Indian airfield. And then the book says that following that, India entered into eastern Pakistan, and within 13 days overthrew, together with the guerrillas, the western Pakistani rule in East Pakistan. And then in December 1971, Bangladesh as an independent state was with the capital Dhaka. And that is according to the Reader's Digest Library of Modern Knowledge, Book 3, Part 22, Regions of the Earth, written by Hugh Clayton, John Cole, Michael Frenchman, and D.H. Sinclair, on the pages 1130 and 1131, all written in 1978. The positions and views expressed are the ones of the source and don't necessarily align with my own or with the ones of the entity spoken.